Hello everybody, it's Reggie from Reform UK here. I'm down at the Bell Hotel in Epping for a protest. I'm with Tory MP Robert Jenrick. Introduce yourself, mate.
Hi, Robert Jenrick, Member of Parliament for Newark.
And I'm just going to ask you first question. What's the core reason you're here today?
Well, look, we're 6 years into this issue. 170,000 people, mostly undocumented young men, have broken into our country on small boats. This is having a massive impact on communities. And as I was coming past, I wanted to come and show my support, my solidarity for the men and women, the families who are here today. I support them. I think they're doing the right thing, peacefully protesting. Yeah. And they're right to be angry that this is happening. Just in the last 100 days, there's been almost a dozen sexual offences reported, including, of course, two
were from here
very prominently here in Epping. And we've got to bring this to an end.
Yeah.
It's above party politics. So it's got to stop now. And we know how to do that. If we change the laws, if we leave these human rights conventions, and we deport those people who are coming illegally into our country, this whole racket can come to an end. And that's what I want to see.
I'm going to ask you another question. Do you have any daughters yourself?
I do.
How
Three
many?
daughters.
And how do you feel, how old are they, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
They're 10, 12 and 14, and I worry for them and their safety.
I was going to say,
I wrote about this during the week.
How do you feel for them going out on the streets late at night with undocumented males about in constituencies?
Well, look, I worry as a dad. I worry for their safety anyway, and crime is too high in our country. In some parts of the country, like in London, there is an epidemic now of knife crime, for example. But look, I don't think it's right that we've got people who we know very little about coming into the country, sometimes from parts of the world with very different attitudes towards women and girls. And that does make me worried as a parent. And I said that, and I come to this from a very simple perspective, that if I don't want this for my girls and my neighbourhood, then why should it be happening for yours? You know, your neighbourhood, these families who are here. That's why we've got to bring this to an end now, once and for all.
As a Tory MP, what are the Tories, if the Tories run for the next government, which I'm sure they will, what are they going, what is their policy around immigration? Because obviously they had 14 years to do this, they couldn't, it just went up and up and up. So if they do get another chance, what are they going to do to stop this?
Well, I've been painfully honest about the mistakes of the last Conservative government. I actually resigned from the cabinet over this very issue because I could see the way to resolve it, and I was so frustrated that the government wasn't willing to take the steps that were necessary. But under Kenny Badenoch, our new leader, you can see that there is a real change. We want to strengthen the law. We are, I think, on the cusp of saying we're going to change our human rights laws. Kenny has organised a review of that, which is going to report in the next few weeks. And we're saying that anyone who comes here illegally should be deported back home to your own country or to a safe third country like Rwanda. That is the way to resolve this once and for all. But you know, it's actually above party politics now. I think the patience of the public has snapped. And they're looking for the parties to come together to fix this so that communities like this, who are bearing the cost of us not having a secure border, can get what they need, which is for this farce to end. End the hotels, end the billions of pounds, end the crime, help families to walk the streets of our country in safety again. Thank you.